This is Whispered Fear, the place where shadows speak and the silence tells stories. If you're brave enough, subscribe now. Hit the like button and remember, fear only whispers to those who listen. It's a long shot, but maybe someone will read this before the headlines start rolling, before the sirens reach my door, before the whispers become screams. I need someone, anyone, to understand why I did what I did. Maybe with some perspective, you won't think I'm a monster. I'm not a monster. I'm a mother. Divorce is a cruel thing. It drags you through hell while smiling in your face. I fought tooth and nail to protect my daughter, Trinity. I gathered evidence, photos of bruises, testimonies, late-night calls to lawyers, sleepless mornings, and in the end, none of it mattered. The judge didn't read the reports, didn't care about the bruises, didn't see the fear in my daughter's eyes. Travis, my ex-husband, took some classes, went to Alcoholics Anonymous, checked the right boxes, and that was enough. Enough for, Your Honor, to hand him half of my daughter's life. 50-50 custody, half of her time with him. Even though I had my half sad, I felt like I had lost her completely. Trinity was only 8 years old. Bright, beautiful, full of life. She loved to sing. She danced in the living room. She used to ask me for ketchup in silly little rhymes. But after the custody started, she began to change. First, it was subtle. Less singing, less dancing. She'd sit in corners, whisper instead of talk. Then, the bruises came back. I remember that night, the scream that cut through the darkness. I ran to her room, heart racing, only to find her trembling, crying, saying things no child should ever say. I won't tell. It hurts. I don't like it. Her arms were bruised, clear fingerprints digging into her skin. I tried to soothe her, but she flinched from my touch. She clung to me, sobbing. They put something inside of me. I thought maybe it was something dark, something evil, a curse, a possession. Travis had been spending time with terrible people, people like him. It only got worse from there. She began eating. And eating. And eating. It wasn't normal hunger, it was insatiable. I caught her sitting in front of the fridge at 2 a.m., devouring anything she could grab. Pickles microwaved under cheese, meat sticks with tartar sauce, a whole jar of cherries gone in one sitting. Then came the physical changes. Her body grew fast. Hair, smells, shapes. Her face changed, acne, sores, greasy hair. She started throwing up every other morning. Her skin got pale, her fingers picked at her sores until they bled. She looked sick. Not the kind of sick a doctor could cure. She was rotting from the inside out. I tried everything. Holy water, salt around her room, crosses, prayers. She vomited up anything blessed. She screamed at the cross. She even threw a plate at my head once, shattering Mother Mary's statue. She wasn't my daughter anymore. She belonged to something else. Something that Travis let in. I finally called the priest. He hesitated. Said he needed permission. Said it takes time. But we didn't have time. Then came the final moment, the one that broke me. One morning, Trinity screamed from the bathroom. I ran in to find her naked, on the floor, covered in blood, crying, begging, holding her belly. Something inside her was moving. I saw it, a hand pressed against her stomach from the inside. My baby girl, 8 years old, pregnant. I screamed with her. I held her hand. I called the priest. I called my sister. The priest arrived first. He sprinkled holy water. She screamed and cursed. He opened his Bible, ready to fight the demon. That's when my sister walked in. She took one look at Trinity and burst into tears. She grabbed me, pulled me aside. "You need to take her to the hospital now." I told her it wasn't a sickness. It was evil. She slapped me. "You're a sorry excuse for a mother." She covered Trinity with a towel, and I followed. The hospital admitted her immediately, and then the doctor told me what I didn't want to hear. Words that shattered everything I believed. "Your daughter is pregnant." I sat there, sad, numb, broken. She looked so peaceful, sleeping in that hospital bed. Her face soft, her hair like a halo. My angel, my Trinity. I love her. That's why I'm doing this. Because if what the doctor said is true, she doesn't belong in this world anymore. And neither do I.